It's armour review time in World of Tanks with Dangerously Incompetent. The FV4202P, British Tier 8 Medium Premium Tank. This tank was given away as the reward for a mission a couple of months back. But when it was released, it was universally panned by the critics for being rubbish. So Wargaming went away and buffed it a bit. So let's look at the armour and see how good or bad it is. On paper, hull armour 50 on the front, 50 on the side, 31 on the rear. Yeah, well, not great, but then it's a medium tank, what do you expect? Turret, front of the turret 170. Now that sounds better. 90 on the side and 90 on the rear. And looking at the model, the hull, the front is very slopey, so that might help. Even with just 50 millimeters of armour. Turret looks rounded and sloped, and oh, this doesn't look so good. This looks like there's just a hole and then the mantlet fills the hole rather than the mantlet going over most of the front of the tank. So I'm guessing that's going to be a bit weak. Remember, this tank is supposed to be good for crest fighting. So it's got nice gun depression. Lock it in position. There you go. That's quite a lot of depression. So when you're sitting on the back end of a crest, that front hull armour looks nice. The top of the turret looks very nice, nice and sloped. Yeah. Let's have a look at the 3D model, shall we? Looking at it from the front, hull, the lower hull is angled, and well, there's that there, the beak is reinforced, but yeah, if you can hit the lower hull, not much there, but that's very tiny. Upper hull, level, looking at him on the level, 100, yeah, that's not going to stop anything, but if we put the gun down and tip it so that, there we go, that's the view when you're coming over the crest. 161, that might have a chance of bouncing stuff. Looking at the turret, there's this whacking great big collar, but that's quite thick, 200 mils. And then it's rounded, so if you're shooting it at the front, only 200 round the side, bouncy bouncy. Sides, 85, effective 240, yeah, that's alright. Roof, even on the level, that's pretty good, 140 for effective. Tip it so that, there we go, on the crest, and 202. That's very nice. Then there's these bits around the gun, they're quite thick and they're slopey, so they're great. Then comes, yeah, the bit around the gun. Yeah, 100. That's the place to shoot it when you're looking at it on the front. Just 100. And it's pretty perpendicular to you. So that's your weak spot, and you can't hide it if you're trying to shoot someone. Boo. Commander's cupola. On the level, 62 millimeters. That's not going to stop anything. It's not terribly big. And if you're crest fighting, you can't see it. Not too bad apart from that bit around the gun. Looking at the side, we got space head armour. The side armour is 50 mils. So you can side scrape with this, with the extra space. If they shoot through the tracks part, then it's still pretty good if you're angled. Once you get to the side, yeah, it's not stopping much. Anywhere in the side really. Probably the top bit if you can see it. Unless you're willing to knock the tracks off and then start shooting them. Turret. Shoot it in the rear end. Not so great. You don't want to expose the side of your turret, and you certainly don't want to expose your rear. Same as any other tank. Everything you get through 30 mils. Artillery view. 28 mils, 10 on the deck. Anywhere on the top will do. Bit of a mixed bag then. If you're fighting noobs on the crest, pretty good. If you're fighting someone who knows where to shoot you on the crest, not so great. You're going to have to wiggle your turret around to try and avoid exposing this bit and make it harder for them to aim up. All in all, I would say give this armour a meh. It's all designed about the crest fighting, apart from this horrible hole in the middle. Right around your gun. I'll have to remember that. Coming soon, a review of the FV4202P.